Hi guys. So we decided to come here. We just decided to come to the studio, pick the mics and talk. I saw a video and I decided, they've not seen it. I don't know if he has seen it or he has seen it. And we're going to watch the video and we're going to see the reaction and we're going to talk about it. What video is this? Let's see.
She's in the spirit.
You know what Yoruba says that the word it mess in our mouth. It now pours salt. That's it. I know you don't understand. Don't worry, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I know Yoruba, so what do you have to say? Apostle Ife. By the way, this is Ife James. My name is Victor Otegz, and this is Fiberesima Esli. Don't worry, I've done the introduction for you.
Funny thing, that is name. I was using Audio Bible this morning, and I saw that is not the pronunciation for the name. Esli. When he said this, and Esli, I said, have you calling this name wrongly?
No, rightly. Esli.
Anyways,
so
to the discourse.
Yes, what is happening? What is happening with? I don't know the kind of meditation the person has done that have brought the person to that kind of position.
I don't know. For me, seeing the video, there are two things that come to my head. Two things. First, so I'm a big fan of Dunsin. If you know me, I love Dunsin so much. I listen to his songs a lot. I want to say I can relate in a way because someone you have revered a lot, you revere so much, someone you honor, someone you love, someone you celebrate, and you see the person for the first time and you have a chance, or you see the person at close range and you know you have a chance to you probably want to jump on that. That's one. That's a side.
Was that an opportunity?
I don't agree.
Wait.
I don't agree.
Someone like me now, I'm not excited. I'm not the kind of person. I like that wearing. I'm not the kind of person that is excited when I see celebrities. I can be shocked in my head, but you not see it. Even if you someone I love,
because you are one.
Get out. I beg. Okay. I'm not always moved seeing celebrities. I just stay calm in my mind. I can do all the wow, this is the same person. I'm like, this is it.
Close range.
And there's some people that they will run at the person, take pictures. You can't see me see celebrities and say, come take selfie. I mean, I've met a lot of celebrities and I've not said let's take selfie.
And he's not a celebrity.
Yeah, get that. Now my point is, so I feel like it's extreme, but some people are just different. People are different. People are different. Some people have met. People have met me and they know that this is the Otegz, but they will not. But you see them maintaining composure and steeze.
I think that's very important for everybody.
Do you understand? But so where do you now place people that also see people that? Because I mean, if someone has blessed you so much with their sound, or their preaching, or their content, and you see them outside, and you have close range,
that guy should be questioned. Honestly, because he's in two ways. Is it that maybe because of this is someone he has seen or someone he honors, you get? Fine, that one is there, you get. But I'd say that it does not warrant him to do that. On that thing now is, do you know whether that guy is on a mission?
That's another side, right? Because it's possible he probably might have a dagger.
Yes.
Or he has a gun, or he has a knife or something that will just
Let's rule out the gun because it's not wisdom for you to go to the podium before you shoot. When it's a gun. But the truth is, I do not. Okay, this is the better way to present it. One of the fruit of the spirit is self-control.
Yeah.
So there is no amount of excitement that you should have as a person. There has to be a level of idolatry that has happened for you to discard every single thing and then jump. They are trying to pull you out.
And you're still
holding
and he's ministering.
So what, I mean,
imagine you in the time of someone is ministering, the priest is inside ministry and you will die there now.
And funny how I know that venue. I mean, that was where I was working, City of David. And I'm shocked. Probably it's because it's upper, because normally they always protocol by the aisle. Because that was my church in Lagos before. So they always protocol by the aisle, even this new facility, there are protocols by the aisle. So probably it's because it's upper room, right? But I'm wondering, because for you now, first thing I know is, for him to have done that was a calculated move. He didn't just jump at it, it was a calculated move. So he was have watched
Yeah.
Either they were protocols on the aisle or ushers on the aisle, and then he just marked them, looked them, left because it was full speed.
Yeah.
And from that video, he ran from where he was.
Yeah.
So the question I have, or maybe he wants to touch the hem of his garment so that it can be made whole.
But that possibility. There's also the side of this. I want to receive mantle.
But it should not be at that time.
Like,
shouldn't be at that
everything
time.
about that video seems like somebody has overly exerted idolatry in their heart. Like, I'm trying to, because I like seeing from people's angle, and I'm trying to see from his angle, but his angle is not sitting well with me.
There's a lot of things wrong, and for me, I don't know. Is the composure of because I was looking at the musicians, they were still, the guy playing guitar was still on the stage. If you look at the video very well, was still on the stage, and I was still watching. Like the backup were still there watching. So I'm looking at because
they didn't see it coming. They didn't see it coming. Now the question is it the fault of the protocol?
Like I said, it's a calculated move. You did protocol for church now.
Yeah.
It's a calculated move. Sometimes you as a protocol self, which brings me back to something I also pointed out from the video. You will see there's a lady in that footage that was focused. She didn't even know what was happening.
Yeah.
Because I mean I'm in the media space, so I know the dilemma of from that what happened on the close. The first thing for a media person is to either switch away, either to the graphics, or to a wide. And then thank God now found that the camera was on someone that was focused. So now the lady didn't know. Thank God for that person.
Yeah.
She didn't know what was going on. Yeah. So my man, I'm like, what are you there for? Now, and that brings to the fact that many people don't go for these gatherings because they want to be blessed.
Yeah, they go for
the guy because of the minister. So probably that kind of event, if it was not just a call, I invited him. But
that guy might come.
It might not go. So it's like
I think this really
one million things are just going up in my head.
It brings us to the show.
That's I'm trying to like give the guy
benefit of doubt.
Probably
I don't think
that's why I started with the fact that someone that you revere. Because I mean, to me, someone like I've had opportunities of
Otegz,
being close.
There is a way that you understand the workings of
I mean, the guy exactly crazy morning.
It depends. No, this is not the first time this kind of thing is happening. It has happened to Bishop Oyekan.
Yes, on the altar.
It has happened to Apostle Seman. And I think it's something. Yeah, we know from the guy's side now, but it's something. Protocol unit members should also take note of. Because many times, because it's not happening or it has not happened, should not mean that we'll not relax. I know it was a calculated move. It was a calculated move. You might not see it coming, but your duty as a protocol officer or as a security person is to be at alert every second.
It be for protocol people, so they'll not be able to worship.
No.
And because I mean, in a case where worship, like I don't know, I can't be a protocol because I cannot focusing in worship. How do you guys? I don't know how they do it. Pastor is preaching, you are not joining with the sermon. You are watching, you are at alert in case anybody. Because I mean, these are the reasons why they are on the aisle or close to the altar, just in case of attacks like this, and things like that. So imagine worship is going on. Look at the way that lady is worshiping, focused.
Yeah.
And someone like this particular person is there also and trying to focus on what is going on. So because you're trying to see and be sure that someone is not attacking when you're supposed to also be focused on the worship.
But you know
protocol
that service. You know that service is
Abi.
actually an act of worship.
Okay.
You serving. You decide to render service in the house of God as a protocol officer. It's actually an act of worship. So when other persons are busy doing their own, it's not that you are not connected. That's why you must differentiate activity and worship. Because many people are just carried away by the activity. They're just your mounts. Even many people don't really understand why they stand at that height, those positions.
True.
That eye is not just for aesthetics, just to like we are wearing suits or we are protocol. No, it's a place whereby you are doing two different things at the same time. You are watching out for the pastor or the minister, and two, you are standing at that position to check out what's happening. Yeah, so you have radios, walkie-talkie connected, to them. Get to pass information when they see any move, suspicious move, they give signals. You get. So that's why I'm a protocol officer, but at the same time too, I'm not blaming the protocol officers because it can happen. You get, these are things that just happen without you knowing, but it's also a call to intentionality. You get, like, pay attention because you can stand there because it has not happened for a year. in your church does not mean that it will not happen. There are people coming to the church, new members. So you should take note of these things.
That's why it says spotlight comes with it. When you're on the spotlight, I mean, there are a lot of, because in my mind I'm now seeing that. So because now if pastors are now going about with escorts, going about security personnel, and you're saying, why are pastors going about security? Why is the pastor having a bulletproof car?
It just reminded me of something.
Why is the pastor having convoy?
We have an episode on that.
Soldiers.
We have an episode on that. Like they should watch for it.
So why? So my mind, I'm like, now these are reasons. Obviously, God is our protection. But we on this earth too, we also have to open our eyes because God will not come down from heaven. I mean, God cannot come down from heaven because it was holies of holies now in those days. Probably as I was running to the place, something just hit him. Bam, the guy was
people
just
take.
In fact, person will enter on your own accord.
As in, you said
just roll.
So if not olden days now, when holies of holies days.
Chain to drag you
now the chain will drag you back. But now everybody can boldly come to the throne of grace and mercy. So do we now say pastor? Because I mean, and you know one thing that is even bothering me. I wanted to, because of that, go and watch the upper room to see Minister Dunsin's composure after that experience. Because for someone like me, it can be traumatic at that point because it's a shock. Something I'm not expecting. So I'm wondering how was he able to keep up. I wanted to go back and watch. Was he able to continue worshiping?
I think.
Was able to continue? Like, I'm sure that probably there'll be a pause. I'm sure it would start and say, because it'd be like,
I'm just imagining,
like all of a sudden, someone is, even if you are just sitting and someone is tapping all of a sudden, it can be shocking. Not talk of you ministering and you are lost. Someone like Dunsin, I know that it can be lost.
Yeah, true.
And then someone just, I'm wondering how he was able
to, not even touching.
And it wasn't like people were still trying to drag him away. We were still trying to hold on to him. Shey na
hem of his
garment.
Make sense, actually.
Probably went for the hem of his garment.
Was giving Jacob and
I'll
not let you go.
But
really, that's one of the things I feel we should also expunge upon as we draw the conversation to an end. The issue of mantle receiving. A lot of people don't know that the best way to receive any mantle is through service. It's not by touching.
Impartation.
That's why they can touch you and prophesy on your life from now to tomorrow, nothing will change. Because there is a word that has been said upon you, but there are actions that you carry out to bat those words.
And again, like one of my pastor in Kebbi will tell me that, saying something, I want to tap. What are you tapping? You can't. Is it ball that you're going to tap? You can't just say you want to tap from someone. There is a level of sacrifice, and it comes with service. There's a level of sacrifice you will do to a man. Elijah did not touch Elisha.
Yeah.
And I was reading, I've been reading the book of 2 Kings, 1 Kings, 2 Kings recently. And I saw that we heard more about Elisha than Elijah. Because, and Elisha was no one until Elijah left. And Elijah transferred a portion of himself on Elisha. So there was no touching. He got, obviously, and it was from service, from loyalty, consistency in following. That was
connection.
Yes, heart connection. From Bethel, say no. From there to Jericho. From Jericho before he got to that other side, Jordan, until he crossed Jordan River. He didn't need the man of God, and the man of God said, "What do you want?" It was the man that had to ask him that. This guy, you don't follow me. What do you want? So it's not. Yes, impartation can be by laying of hands. But I think majority many times you can tap a man's mantle and a man's blessing just by gleaning and by drinking from that man. You can sit down just listen to your conscious music and you can.
But
okay, let me draw something from what you said now. Even Elijah, he knew that this is the guy that will take over from me. You get, but he needed him to prove it because sometimes yes, prophecies have gone forth, but you need to also play your own part. Bishop Oyekan said something. He said many people want to be like you, want to be successful, want to do this. But until they know his art for God, you can never experience what he's experiencing. You get the level he has attained, you must know the art behind it, the art posture. That was what Elisha did. You get when the sons of the prophet were talking down. He had to preserve his art. You get towards this man, you know. And impartation is not until just like you said, laying of hand comes. Men of God can lay hand and nothing will happen. Now, Bishop Oyekan, sorry, I'm taking emphasis on because I drank from that stream too, So, Bishop Oyekan said something. He said, before he took the mantle of Pastor Egin, it was not by impartation, no. He went for a meeting and his heart, he said he did not know who was sitting by his side. His heart was focused. Like, Jesus, I want everything that is in Egin what made Egin, I need it. He said a point came, it was like the face of Pastor Egin changed. You get? And he said it was like something like, was it like fire or something came into him, and he heard the voice, said, the baton has been transferred to you. So he received impartation from a meeting that he was at the gallery. Impartation left the altar to him. So like just like that lady was just focused.
It's not until you want to say something.
What I wanted to say that at the core of everything, it is God that gives gifts.
Yeah.
So every believer must come to a position where you understand that God gave gifts to the people we are seeing, and God is the source of all gifts.
Yeah.
You must move beyond seeing just people as compendium and see that they are also receptors of God's gifts.
Yeah.
So if God can give them,
then
He
you
can
should go
give
to
see the God behind them.
See the God behind, because
not them.
You know, if the person had God in view, that God is the source of this thing, there's a way you carry yourself that, oh yeah, I'm also a son of God.
Yeah.
He died for you to are adopted into the household of faith.
Yeah.
So the way you relate to that concept, oh, I have this gift. He said, earnestly covet this gift.
Yes.
Earnestly desire it. You want a gift, desire it, pray to God. He can give you in your room.
Yeah.
People receive tongues. Some people receive it in their private room. Not everybody that they just want to receive tongues from. Some people, word of knowledge was unleashed on a random day.
Yeah.
Just a day of quiet. They just pray and then they received something.
Yeah.
All of us had encounters of God in different ways that we say, oh, this God is real. But imagine that every level of growth you want to take is God. You are banking it on touching somebody. How long? How many people do you want to touch in your lifetime?
See, many people are scared of paying the sacrifice.
That's what I was going to. Many people want to be like them,
and they
but
don't
they
want
can't
to
pay
the
the price.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
But these people pay. I don't see the coin someone I listen to a lot. I know to a large extent the things that it did, the consecration.
Yeah.
Many people want to be like them, but they don't want to have that consecration. They want to be like them overnight. Yeah. They don't like. I was having a conversation with the Banji my case. They were talking about how that sometimes you see people do things. You see them make it. You see them, but you don't know the consecration.
Yeah.
You see someone. This person is spending, is buying this, he has his money. You don't know what he's paying. You don't know maybe he's even paying 50% tithes. Some people are not paying 30% tithes.
Yeah.
Some people are not paying. Some people are paying 90%. And people are paying 90%.
That no be tithing.
That's high level. So and God,
tithing.
do you understand? Doctorate. And God is not he won't do partial.
Yeah.
He cannot give you guys the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And to bring all of this to a close, to bring all of this to a wrap, I'll end by saying that I think that we as believers, we need to come to a place where we don't idolize the men of God.
Yeah.
Respect them, appreciate them, honor them. But like you said, idolatry should be far from how we see them. Because when you idolize them, you are glorifying them more than the God that is giving them the gift. And so all that you are seeing is them. So people see them, oh my God. I'm sorry, for me, that's like some display of, I don't want to call it lunatic, but oh my God, I can't believe it. I always see them like, these people are human beings. These people, then they shit too. Then they wee-wee.
I'll tell you something.
Then they chomp.
To me. And I think that changed my mentality. There was a time I went to Benue State for IEC. Okay. So we met Apostle Mike. So people were like, so me too, at least this opportunity where I get. So I went to snap. They snapped me. Like, I even did selfie and they snapped. I entered the bus. We were about leaving. And I said, let me go and check the pictures. Like, I know, even me too, I did selfie. I did not see one picture. Like, I saw a white woman's picture, like, as the first picture. Where did the picture come from? I did not know. But I did not. So I was like, Jesus. So all the
paparazzi.
That changed my mentality. I said, I'm not doing this again.
And I'll end by saying this. I learned this from my pastor, Pastor Lawrence. When you see someone that you revere, someone that is high there, probably see someone in high class, and you are running at taking pictures with the person, it means that you believe that in your lifetime you're not going to see that person again. Yeah. Ever see that thing? Yeah. Hey! Bro, I'm not even making about this year. I've been opportunity to be in some rooms. If I mention names, you'll be like, oh my God, but I don't have proof. True. I don't have evidence.
Let it show that I met with you. Let it show that
you know, show say I miss them.
Yes, last line is just to post.
I don't. Do you understand?
Just to post that.
Some people used to what's the name? Leverage on it to fake.
To show to people see them.
And then they will write one mad write-up. So person with now only selfie you take. Like it was a privilege to receive from.
It's even
nothing.
It's even a different. Or those that post a picture with them and now write something that is not even in tandem with what they posted. So I'm like, oh, so this is to the end. I will know that you took picture with this person. All right, message gotten. I'm not after your caption. So when we see celebrities, when we see people that are out there, so this is because I like people's side. So I'm just coming to the fact that let's just assume that this guy was overwhelmed. He was genuinely.
Let's give him that.
No, you people are okay. I'm okay with people.
But yes, he was overwhelmed. But they should hold him first. They should ask him questions first. Yeah, he was overwhelmed. They need to know where that is.
Because that overwhelming is not from the spirit. Because the spirit of his prophet is
subject to a prophet.
Self-control is a gift of.
Not even at that time. Maybe they like the gift. They don't like the flesh.
Let me just
drop your comment.
Drop your comment. What do you think about this guy? Do you think what he did was right? Do you think that we were able to do justice to this? Respecting your comments. This is Zion Culture. Keep watching Zion Culture. See, we see again.
Respect protocol. Respect protocol. When protocol is holding you,
don't touch the hem of their garment.
It's okay. Leave him. Leave him.
Leave him and touch God.
God bless.